Blue Yeti. Good evening. A little bit of a dodge here with the audio, but we're getting that sorted out. Hey everybody. Just a quick little go-to here. So, last test. This is for our computer. So, we were initially launching Monster Hunter World, and every time we were launching in full screen mode, the system would crash and not put shit through pass-through. So right now we have it going through pass-through, and we have nice clean audio for tonight. So we're just going to give it a quick little tiny run. I'll do a quick little expedition, and we'll go from there. As you can see, I've got it set up on our 1080p finally, so everything's crystal clear. And then from here, we'll switch over to live, and the screen will shrink, more or less. So let's get into it. And we're just like that. Ready to roll. So I think the only audio that's missing on live is that. Pass through. There we go. Perfect. So now you can hear the game audio and me, and then I've got my private voice comms. Okay, sweet. So, just do a little expedition. We'll go out to we'll go out to, I guess, Wildspire Waste. I think I have all my expedition gear on, yeah. And I'll empty actually everything in my bags. Makes that super easy. Cool. Alright, manage items. Great, emptied, ready to go. Sweet. Let's do this. So let's go Wildspire Waste. Yeah, I'll go Wildspire Waste. This is going to be a little sketchy, but it'll be fun. So we'll start at Camp 1, and we'll just kind of dodge everything as it comes around. So I think I've got the camera position actually in the best spot so far, other than for the NES. NES, if I'm doing rail shooters, I want to put it in the bottom corner, but for PC UI, I've noticed this top left corner is just fine. So I used to also do a lot of professional farming in World of Warcraft, so more or less, I'll give you a quick little breakthrough or rundown, I guess, on how I would manage gathering for both World of Warcraft and this. So it's all based off the resources you're trying to get, or the collection of resources you're trying to get. And basically, you want to set up a patrol so that you'll wind through all of these camps. See, you'll have camps here too. You'll wind through the camps and kind of drop off stuff as you go, because in Monster Hunter your inventory is not very big. In World of Warcraft, you can just constantly keep feeding in mats and materials into these massive bags. You can literally fill up an entire mining or herb bag in World of Warcraft, and basically that gives you a nice clean crystal feed, which is good, of resource, and then you just kind of want to set up a patrol into each area that you're trying to gather in. So in this case, Monster Hunter World, I have my own little tiny kind of set plan, and basically what I've noticed is that this gets you the maximum amount of the key items that you're really trying to get. So you need fire herbs for bombs, straight up. If I had a little bit more powerful mace, usually I do my gathering in the lower levels. That way I don't really have to be concerned with worrying about monsters. Also make sure my ghillie mantle is with me in case I run into something big, so I can just kind of hide out. But basically, key items in Monster Hunter World are your potions, because you need those as you're going through. You need your antidotes, and or bitter bugs to basically bring up your health and other attributes in each map. You also need your mining material for gathering or creating new iron weapons and other materials. And each section as you go through, you just kind of pick up what you need. So we got Lythrox ore, now no crystal. And I'm basically running a few gathering pieces that basically allow you to get extra procs on mining nodes or extra materials from herb locations. It's just going to be a quick little run through, and we'll just literally do one lap. How's that for a good little run through? I think that'll be a long enough video. and I can post this in the morning for everybody. So, as you can see, like, you need flash pods, you need screen pods, you need other things like that to kind of feed in to your monster hunting, or specifically trying to capture creatures. So you'll also need spider webs, flash bugs. You can get special food items if you're trying to get more out of your damage and whatnot. For me, usually running Lance, I'm more after the defensive stats rather than the major stats. You need honey for your mega potions. This is a game I've been playing, by the way, the majority of the time, so this is the game I'm more familiar with at the moment. Over Minecraft, Heroes of the Storm, any NES game, this is what I've been playing. Okay, so we've done that. Let's go get a Might Seed. They're kind of useful in case you want to do damage onto the side. So my side specs, believe it or not, are dual blades or hammer, depending on what the other people bring to the table in the party. If we have a lance, I'll gladly step out because I prefer to actually damage rather than tank. But tanking is fun in this game. It's not boring. So we get our smoker nut. There should be one more right here. There's our 3, so we're almost maxed out on that. Just on one run. Now from here, you can go straight, or you can rotate down towards the open field. I grabbed the nitro shroom because you need that, like I said, for bombs previously. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure I said the fire herb. Yeah. So nitro shroom you also need for bombs, so you pick that up. Grab your next mining node, you pick that up. You can duck up through this section or make a right, and this is kind of where you start to get your overlaying patrols, as well as like monster patrols, or even your overlaying routes. So one route will run into that section over and over again. Those are kind of pinch points on the map where everything kind of comes together, and that's kind of how they designed this game, because they didn't want people to be sitting idle or just running around getting all the herbs and not running into monsters. They wanted you to kind of expedition permanently in this game, and in my opinion, it's a beautiful atmosphere. It makes for an incredible game, but there's a lot of environment and behavior that was added recently into Rise, and in my opinion, they added new sections into Rise. I don't know if you know this or not, but Monster Hunter Rise is based off of Monster Hunter 3. All the environments, monsters, and creatures are based off of Monster Hunter 3. There's a few new creatures, monsters added, but realistically, the game is just based off of Monster Hunter 3. So we'll have Barrioth just crossing through there. You can see I just maxed out my Trank Bombs and my potions. Still gathering herbs, because as I gather honey, I'm also gathering herbs. So I'm not going to get close to engage him because I don't really want to fight like this. I'm not really set up to do so. And as I'm running through the map, don't forget to click subscribe. Never said that in any other video. I guess I'm going to have to start saying that. You don't have to subscribe. You don't. Pick up that threat. Grab that. There are bugs that allow you to jump up and get several different areas of the map, especially in the Coral Highlands. Here you can just climb up the edge, so don't even really bother with it. Just kind of keeps you feeding into the path. Get these. These are important because these allow you to return yourself to base. You need really 2 of them. You only really should ever use 1 or 2 in expedition, because you should have people leave your expedition. You should be kind of staying grouped as a team. And okay, made a wrong turn. That happens. Now we'll come down here. Got that bitter bug. And this will be our first drop-off. You'll see how this kind of just all flows together really nicely. This little route I've made. Grab that antidote. Boom. So we go back to our tent. Item box. Manage items. We'll empty the whole pouch because we've got everything already laid out in our box the way we want it. I'll show you the layout of the box at the very end of the little run. And from here we'll go back up. There are other items you need to get for like your ammunitions or for your arrows for tipping, so that's kind of really up to you how you want to do that and how you want to organize your run. If there's stuff you want to get that you can get, go for it, but I really don't need those. I forgot the god bugs in the other area. Usually you can run around because of the Barrioth's there. I'm not going to do it, but for the sake of the video and the time, but you can get god bugs and other things in that location, and usually I get the god bugs because they allow you to get your dusts and other key items that you need. So there is obviously defense, I don't know what you call it, enhancements, I guess. What? Well, your hard shell powder, as Sarah's saying from the other room, or Zube, I should say, and as well your buffs. You're just temporary, like, utility buffs outside of the monster horn. So these are important because these thunder bugs give you your thunder traps. Very critical trap in the game. Allows you to capture creatures and monsters and bring them back to base. Allows you to get extra rewards from your captures and runs, which gives you essentially more cars. Barrioth's about to come up, so we'll go this way. This will take us to the Diablo Slayer. Sorry for the spoilers. Which gives us more minerals, more items, more farming. Eventually we'll get back to the first location, Camp 1. So like I said, we stopped off at Camp 11. That's really the middle point of the camp, or for the farming run. I missed a bitter bug. I'll go back and get that. There it is. So again, you can come down here. This is the Diablo Slayer. He usually spawns out of the right alleyway that goes that way. Now you can cut. Where is it here? There we go. Let's put that on so I can hide. So you can usually cut and go out a few other locations. I'm gonna go this way because it'll take us back towards Camp 1 and finish the run. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. Yeah, it also gets us the maximal mining. So for people who are looking for ore or trying to struggle to find a good route for ore, this is really a run for you as well. So like I said, we got that nitroshroom on our way past on the first go. This run we can do that. Now we can circle back to the thunderbugs from this location, or we can go up and get more nitroshroom. We can go down and through that cavern and get bone files. That is a Fulgur Anjanath. The Lightning Anjanath. My favorite monster, by the way, in the game is the Anjanath. Rathalos is overrated. He's way overrated. This is Kuliaku's den, but there is a mining node. Get that one. I know I've missed a couple of nodes because they're on the outside of the map, but I'm just kind of quickly try and get this stuff. The Kestodon are going to come inside and say hi to me. I don't really want to talk to them. The usual. So our smoker nuts will be back when you're coming through this way again. is right there. This other one will finally come back up. So we pick that up and get this node. And we just come down here and we gather all the toadstool from the outside the map. Ignoring the Gajow because they shoot poison. There's another toadstool. That gives us 2. There's our 3rd for the area. And that maximizes that. We have our pink Rathian in the locale, so now I gotta be careful. One of the reasons why I took off the Gilly Mantle fast, because I want it in case he comes down on us. We can rotate up this way, which will take us back out to get some honey. Or we can go the other way and get the mite seed that's down there. But like I said, you'll see how this takes us back to Camp 1. And we can double up on our flash bugs. Also, while you're in the area where the thunder bugs are for the thunder traps, which is where we saw Barryoth again, you have an option to use your thunder pod or flash pods. Always get them all mixed up. You can use your flash pods to knock down the screechers and then get the screecher pods. There's dung beetles rolling dung around, which you can use to basically throw crap into monsters' faces, which basically enrages them or makes them run away if they're a scary enough monster, like Anjanath. Obviously, we can come back in here and get more minerals because we've gone back around the map that way, and we've basically doubled up on everything. It's kind of essential, I would say. We could also have gone up to the top and gotten our ivy again, which would have given us more ivy for our vine traps or pitfall traps. Depending on what game of Monster Hunter you play. Got our bitterbug. And now we're just walking backwards to Camp 1. And then we'll start the route all over again the way that we just did. And if we had a harder hitting hammer, we can also gather the Kelby horns from them as well in this location, which gives you a few different fast restores or stamina potion, I think, which basically gives you both at the same time. Alright, that's a quick little run around the Wildspire Waste. Sorry we can't do any monster hunting. It's almost 10 o'clock at night, and I just wanted to give a little sample video here on PC. As you can see, we're running out of stamina, so on this run, you would also restore your ration or food, and then basically start over from scratch again. So we'll just empty this pouch. And then we can, oh yeah, that's right, managed items. So this is kind of how I have my items laid out. So everything comes down and makes the max potion, everything comes down and makes the herbal medicine, everything comes down and makes the ancient potion, and then the extras are off to the side. We go over here, this is more the blast and monster hunting utilities. So you have your barrel bombs, sharpening equipment, like I said. Now these are made by this beetle, and the reason why I have them separated is because there is no other bug in the game, so I just want to keep them all together, so that way I can just keep an easy eye on my main incoming resources, which are everything that you need to craft with. And then from there, can return from our expedition. There you go. I hope you guys enjoyed that quick little video. We'll obviously get more footage because this is just a Monster Hunter world test, or really just standard PC test of our equipment, all running and operating, and hopefully not annoying, with the best quality that we can deliver, which is 1080p and about 448,000 hertz on a 2-channel stereo mic. So not bad at all. Cool. Look forward to doing more videos for you guys. As always, Thanks for watching.